Capture not working? No, should be. Okay, there we go. No demo progress, huh? Bummer. Gang, gang, gang. You know, last game I streamed was the demo for this, so naturally the next time I could stream had to be when the game came out. So here we are. 6 months later, something like that. Listen, we don't know. We don't know about this one yet. It could be better. It could be. Wrong button. Yeet. Boom, 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 boom. Adler's not gonna make it. He died tragically. "22 days and 7 hours ago." Okay. Very specific timeline. Game crashed? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Ooh, I like that guy. What the heck? Yeet. Whoa, kind of deep. Do I think the sunset has ever really happened? I do personally, but code word anaconda. Damn. He said you stink. Yes, sir, Master Quinn. That's a very strong bumblebee. Give me the money. No. What do I remember from the demo? There should be collectibles over here somewhere. Whoa. Don't think I could do that before. There we go. There's sprint. There's a collectible up there. Okay. That was maybe a bit wishful. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. I understand. Give me that. Yes, sir. You know, game's pretty much over now. This looks like gambling to me. Gamba. Oh. Okay, cool, cool. And just buy more health. Rude. Damn, that's the second time somebody has been called stinky. Here we go. This is what I came here for. Oh, okay. Never mind, I'm too young. Meow meow. Do 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 do. Really dig the music. Lepidopteran. Alright, I found one butterfly. Get coins for that, nice. Oh, that butterfly just goes back into the wild. Okay. Sure, sure, sure. Show me the money. One big coin. I need 250. £1. Oh. Please don't go Nailed it. It's almost like I knew that from somewhere. No. Oh, okay. Everything's fine. Dot nose smile. Hmm. Yay. A rock. One rock unlocked. Oh. Got a ton of bread. I can afford more health now, I think. That's a long way to go. Excuse me, children. Made it. Oh, I'm gonna buy more health. I turned the tree red, but oh well. Wrong button. Banjo was here. Good luck, animals. Die, tree. I don't remember how to get that chest. And then recharge my health, I guess. Hey, Clem. Yay, a guy. Okay. I should have guessed that, but I wasn't sure. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's get it, Sir Edler. pretty rad. An ancient power. The marbles. Of course, marbles. Oh. Big map. Okay. Going back to town then. There's more to do over here. Whipping, whipping, whipping. Oh. Okay, thank you. Ouch. Interesting. But what does it mean? Oh, they left my hay bale out here for me. That's nice of them.
Hello?
Hello?
So,
Is that D Freezy?
yeah, which...
Chillin', streaming, Ruffy. A little pocket money is a lot more than 100. 100 is a lot more than little pocket money is what I meant to say. How dare you, thief. Blue cape, sure. Sure, I'll buy a red cape. Mm-hmm. You still on Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah.
We gonna play some Shredder when Sheldon gets on?
Yeah, maybe if he wants to. So it's the cord for some reason. It's gonna work. Of course, this one's not going. Okay. It's on. Download software. It's okay, sometimes to be a girl.
Kinda cool.
Cannot be verified. Contact your system. Oh, well, shame.
Cool mechanic. Knock, knock.
Alright, then double click this. Okay, okay. Alright, we cooking, we cooking. We cooking. Let's try it. Be right back.
Yep.
Ooh, okay, this controller feel nice.
How much should that run you?
It was only $45.
Not bad. gambling. Hell yeah. Boom. Green. Boom. Plus stamina. Boom. Plus 1.
Check something. That's strange.
Not working.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. A dreamstone.
How do you do this? Okay.
'Free Wi-Fi on the bales. Yeah, okay. Get out of there, you little guy.
Hold on, stand up. I won't. I'm on that map. I'm so confused. Okay.
Ta-da! I lose my boulder. I did. Tragic.
Why isn't it saving, dude? What the fuck is happening?
You having problems with your controller?
I think it's just Ghost of Tsushima doesn't want to work well with this Xbox controller. Trying to remap some of these buttons and it's just not saving.
Give me that. Hmm.
Let's see if this works.
Here and now,
Oh, brother.
I promise to love faithfully.
What else?
Your love. I don't even know how you went to the next point, but niggas know what I'm talking about. What's good, y'all?
What's up?
Chillin', how you doing?
Doing decent, doing decent, doing decent.
Okay, so why is oh my god.
Here and now. Any thoughts on Luther Vandross?
Nope.
I was gonna hold you. You don't know shit.
Okay. King of not knowing shit over here.
Oh yeah, that's how I know you are part of. Again, you are within my domain. I just wanted to let you know you was on the list.
Thanks for including me, I guess.
We didn't want to take you.
Mm,
You're just so good at not knowing nothing.
no, I think you like me around.
No, I saw you on the list. I was like,
Fuck.
check again, check again. Sir, we checked 6 times.
Let me use this one.
Man, see, y'all niggas been out the game for so long. I was gonna say thoughts on the rush of when you actually find one in the wild and you're like, okay, we might be in our bag.
That happens to you every other day.
I mean, every other day, you might be gassing a little bit, but I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
You're like talking like, oh yeah, like don't you love when this rare thing happens? And you're like every other day.
All right, hold on.
Every
So,
3
to be fair,
days you text somebody and you're like,
fair,
yo.
hold on. To be fair. In between that, see, I get because right, I guess y'all just hear about it, but in between that, it'd be a lot of like, this ain't it. So it's like y'all just hear when I'll be like, oh, okay, we got another one. But there definitely be like 10 to 15 in between where I'm like, goodness gracious.
Right.
So I guess to y'all point, I can see how just like nigga that happens. It's like, yeah, but a 1 in 16 chance is really not that great. What you kind of cook with that one?
Thanks, pal.
Any thoughts on peaches?
Just the fruit?
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Mhm.
I don't usually go out of my way for them, but
Thoughts on peach cobbler?
pretty good.
I fucks with a good peach cobbler.
Here.
What up?
Here and now.
What's good?
How you doing?
I gotta
How
turn
you
the
feeling, bro?
stream volume down. I can hear the echo. I was straight. I've been moping today,
Yep,
as you
yep.
as you tend to do. Had to get out a good little quarterly cry. I was overdue.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, just give it time. I mean, it was more so my decision, but I could just tell that it needed to happen. We got into a bit of an argument on Sunday, Monday, and then we had a long conversation. Was that Wednesday when we were playing at Absalom, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that whole time we were playing, I was on the phone with her, and we were talking, and on Monday, Tuesday, when we were like arguing through text or whatever, we were just talking about like better communication, and I was like, that's on me, because after on Monday I was responding for a while and I stopped responding because I just needed like time to myself, but I didn't communicate that just to say like, hey, I need time to myself. And so I admitted I was in the wrong for that. I should have just said something, but then I asked her, I was like, one of the reasons why I didn't do that is because like I've done that before, and like she doesn't take that well. Like you guys know me, like sometimes like I just need time to myself. It doesn't matter if you're the homie or my mom, my sister, whoever. Like I just need time to myself to basically just stay balanced. And even though she would say she's fine with it, I could always tell like she wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I got to thinking, I was like, well, if this is an issue or whatever, like just basically time and how much time we spend together. So then I got to talking to her, and I asked her, I said, tell me, I said, in your last relationships, how often were you seeing your partner? And in her last one was they would see each other like 4 days a week. And then her previous relationship, they were together for a while and then lived together. So basically all the time. And so I was thinking, so I was saying to her, I was like, I'm somebody that like, yes, I like spending time and like seeing you, but I told her, I was like, I don't really, besides like my mom, and even that's a little bit different. I was like, that's literally day one, day zero, seeing my mom. But I told her like, I don't really, everybody that I care about knows that like I'm not somebody that wants to like spend time or like kick it with anybody like every day of the week or a whole bunch of days of the week. Like I like seeing my people, yes, like preferably like once a week or like every other week or whatever. And I'm good. Like that fills my cup. Like I'm completely fine with that. And I told her, I was like, I'd be completely fine with like seeing you more, and like throwing in like another day or whatever. you can come over on like Tuesday or Wednesday, after I hit the gym, because I was like, that's my plan. I was like, I go to work, and Tuesday, Wednesday, I go to the gym afterwards. I was like, I told her, I was like, the only reason I didn't like suggest like make a big deal of that or like invite you over to like do that is because it just doesn't seem worth it. You come over at like 8:30, 8:45, after I've eaten, taken a shower, we chill for like an hour and a half, and I go to sleep because I got to get up and do the same thing the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, she's off because she works nights. But she'll have to, get up and go home to go, feed her dog. And I was just like, and so that was what we were mainly talking about on Wednesday. And I just kept thinking, I was like, I just don't think I'm doing enough for her in terms of how much time she wants out of this. I don't think I can be that person, at least not currently in my life, to give her that much time.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like she kind of knew that. Like when we were talking on Wednesday, even though I never said anything about specifically breaking up, we just had that conversation that sounds like you're going to. She was the first one to say it's like she said, "Oh, it sounds like you're trying to break up with me." And I was like, on Wednesday, no. I was like, no, I'm not trying to break up with you. I was like, I'm addressing things and asking questions that need to be asked to see if we can progress forward with our relationship. And so she was like, yeah. I was like, she was like, yeah, I think we could do that. Hold on, let me get this goddamn bot out of your chat real quick, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rip Alex.
Yeah, and so we were like talking about it, and so I was like, all right, we ended, the conversation on Wednesday night, kind of on like a weird note because it was like I asked these things. These are not questions that she would ask, but I was like, if we're really trying to move forward with our relationship, you have to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the whole time after that, so like all day on like Thursday and stuff at work and whatnot, like just texting and stuff like normal. But in the back of my head, I'm just thinking about these things, just thinking about like, can I be that person for her? And just also thinking about is what I'm providing for her the same as what she's providing for me. I feel like I'm pouring more into her cup than she's pouring into mine. And so I just really started thinking about it, and I was just like thinking about some of our differences and stuff, and I was telling her too, I was like, I think we're a bit too different.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like one of the main things too. I was like, we got very different like senses of humor, and I was like, that's a big one for me, is like sense of humor and like comedy. So I was like, I watch comedies and stuff with her, and like watch like comedy shows and stuff, and it's like never seems like some of the things that like I find funny or like things that she finds funny, and like vice versa. And then like another thing too was like, again, with us being a interracial relationship, one of the things that I talked to her about on Wednesday too is and she would never say anything with like malice, but it just rubbed me the wrong way. She would occasionally say things that was like race-based comments that didn't seem relevant to our situation, but was kind of generalized to me, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. And so I told her that, and I was like, yeah, I was like, it made me uncomfortable. I was like, I can't remember what she said, but when we went to dinner last Friday, she said something, and it made me very uncomfortable. I was like, again, y'all know me. I was like, body language and my facial expressions, I literally cannot hide how I'm feeling. And so I was just like, yeah, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way too. And she knew it, but she didn't know like why she like why in particular she said that, because like she's dated black men before, but it just, I don't know, it just felt weird to me. Like why even say that? Like it just wasn't relevant to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that was something I thought about too, because I'm like, you have these generalizations of black people or whatever. I was just like, I don't know if it was to that extent, but I was like, I don't want you to fetishize me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, that was something again that I was thinking about all day on Thursday as well. And then again, just thinking about like our differences and stuff. So I was like, I talked to my mom, about everything, and I just told her where we were kind of at, and like she could tell like things were like a bit weird between us. Like Thursday night, like we chilled. It was a normal night, but I was like, we didn't really talk much. We just watched Atypical, and the and the thing is like watching Atypical. There's where we were at in the show. There was a lot of parallels of kind of like what was going on with us. Where like somebody in the show didn't have like the courage for the longest time to like rip that band-aid off and break up because they care for somebody else. I was like, obviously there's nobody else for me right now, but I need to rip that band-aid off. And so like when we were watching on Thursday, like they were going to, she was like, did you just want me to watch this because you plan on breaking up with me? And I was like, no. Again, that time on Thursday, I was like, no. I was like, I just want you to watch this because I really like this show. I was like, yeah. I was like, they talk about some real shit in here. But I could tell again, like she was kind of like wanting to ignore it. Like she kind of like felt like it was coming, and I felt like the first few months and yeah, I would say up until like the last like few weeks, things were great, but I just felt like not necessarily to say that like when she said that she loved me, like it changed things, but it kind of did. But I just felt myself being like, there's no time frame on when I had to decide if I felt the same way, but I just felt like even within that time frame and even where I'm at from like when we first started getting to know each other and started dating, I don't feel like my feelings really progressed. Like I liked her company, enjoyed talking to her and whatnot, but I don't feel like things got more intense for me as they did for her. And so yeah, we were just the last thing I wanted to do just to see if anything else would change from us like spending time together and just having like a relaxing night. Is yesterday we made dinner together, chilled, started on a puzzle, and it was nice. But at the end of the day, when we were going to sleep and whatnot, all those feelings were still there. I didn't feel like anything changed. It still felt weird. I still felt like we're too different, and that regardless of her being a good woman and me trying to be a good man, I don't think that we're the right fit for each other. And I just feel like, and it's crazy too, because I was talking to Bennett about this, and I was just saying like, again, she has a lot of trauma and things that she'll be dealing with for her entire life, and I ain't gonna get into the nitty gritty of her business and whatnot. She dealt with a lot of shit, whether it be relationships or family or whatever, and the fact that she doesn't have many friends and people to talk to, it felt like she was becoming codependent upon me. And so it felt like even though I would spend time and I would try and work around my schedule or like change things around, it was never going to be enough, because I was like, at the end of the day, I was like, I was an individual before you. I was like, I have friends. I was like, I'm not just going to cut my friends off and whatnot for my relationship. I was like, that's not, to me, that's not healthy, and that's not who I am. And yeah, I could just tell that like she was just gonna want more and more out of me, and I'm just like, I can't make you heal. I can support you in that process, but that comes from within. So it's like one of the things that we got into too, and like she said herself, is like following through. So like she stopped going to therapy for a while, and it really bothered me because I could tell that when she was going to therapy, she was doing better mentally. And to her, it just felt like, oh, like I have you, I can just talk to you, but I can't help you. You need an outside party, somebody, and she's had the same therapist for many years. You need an outside party to help you. That's not something that like I'm trained in. I can't tell you about your trauma and tell you like how you're supposed to deal with it. I can listen and understand and sympathize with you, but I can't help you get past that. And so yeah, I just felt like there's that, again, bit of codependency there, and yeah, I didn't like that feeling, because I was like, I want to be partners. You should still be an individual outside of me. It shouldn't feel like you need me to operate.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we chilled or whatever last night, and then woke up this morning, was just cuddling and whatnot, and just she could tell things were off. Like I didn't want to I didn't want to have sex or anything because I just felt like that's not how. If I'm already feeling like I'm wanting the relationship to end, I don't want the last thing to that we do together to be something that intimate. It just felt wrong to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so she could tell that like something was off. Like we were just cuddling. She was like, "Hey, you haven't like really touched me a whole lot all week." And then she's asked, she was like, "So we're not having sex?" I was like, and then I teared up, and then that's when she realized like, yeah, this is not this is kind of the end. And so I just told her, I was like, you know, through tears, I was just like, this is hard. I was like, I don't know the right words to say. There's not a good time or an easy way for me to say that. Yes, I think we need to break up.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, she didn't really have much to say in that moment. She was processing. But yeah, I just told her, I was like, I was like, we're just a bit too different, and I just don't know if I could see myself getting to that point of loving you with those differences.
Mm-hmm.
And then shortly after, I got my stuff and left, she started sending me a bunch of long text messages and stuff. And yeah, I didn't want to go like too much back and forth with her, and I don't have any ill will or anything like that towards her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just basically just reiterated what I was saying to her, and yeah, I just told her, I was like, look, I think you're a very good person, and I think you'll eventually find your person. I said, I just don't think that person is me. Yeah, and I just went from there, and she just again processing and kind of confused, and again with me trying to break things off, it's like obviously I still care about it. So it's like you break up with somebody, you don't instantly just
Yeah.
lose feelings for them unless you hang on to the relationship for too long and then eventually break up. But she was like you sound robotic in your responses. When I just told her early in the week, I was like, I don't like having these kinds of conversations through text.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, it is robotic. I was like, you could have talked to me in person. I was like, I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not gonna judge you. How you feel is how you feel. I was like, I've never done that. So I was like, that was my response. I was like, yeah, it is robotic. I was like, it's text messages. I was like, I'm trying to be precise, or be concise in what I'm saying to you, so that there's not any confusion. I was like, that's kind of the whole point of text. You can just write it out. You can think about it for however long you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I was just like, yeah, I was like, that's me. And I was like, I'm not gonna go back and forth. I was like, said that, and then she was like, okay, and yeah, we were done from there. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I just, yeah, I mean, it's in a way, it's similar to my previous relationship with Krista, who I dated for a bit last year, where it felt like I was pouring more into her than she was into me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, mainly the biggest difference here is like personality differences and things like that. And then the amount of time with Krista, she was completely fine with like seeing me once a month. And I was like, even for me, I was like, yeah, this shit ain't enough. And then this is kind of the opposite end, where it's like, it's almost too much. So
Mm-hmm.
it just wasn't quite that balance that I think I need for a relationship to work for me and
Mm-hmm.
for somebody I want to be my partner.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll process, and like I try and do with everything, learn from this. There was a lot of good there, and yeah, I think the main thing which is why I wanted to kind of have a nice chill dinner like that. The main thing I will think about in terms of like how it ended was our dinner last night, and working on that puzzle. I don't not gonna think of anything negative.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like you handled it in a mature way. Breakups are always hard, and the initial feelings of confusion and anger and all that stuff from her is going to set in. But I think eventually she'll come to the point where she'll agree and see that it's the right decision.
Yeah, and that was my thing too. Is like why I kind of wanted her to say something or talk to me while I was there because I was like I want there to be some closure to this. I don't know how her previous relationships ended, but that's so important. I don't want you to resent me because you didn't get that. Um, and again, it's a conversation I'm more than willing to have. But yeah, I think eventually she'll look back um, and realize that like yeah, while we had a good thing going, I wasn't quite the right match for her. I think she needs somebody that um, can give her more time. And again, that would be easier like if we didn't have completely opposite work schedules. Like I'm like she works weekend nights, and I work a normal Monday through Friday days. So
Hmm.
timing's a little tough.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Jordan, what's your love languages?
My preferred love language.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly, even though I don't need a whole lot of time, is quality time is number one and physical touch.
Hmm.
And
So for
then
you, quick question, follow. Is for quality time, is it, I guess, is it not only just like in person, but is it also just like if you all are having like a phone conversation, like do you count that as quality time?
yeah,
Do
I
you?
count that as quality time.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I would tell her that too. I was like, we have some of the best conversations, either in person, like if we would go on walks or whatever, or on the phone. I was like, sometimes like I'll just literally just put my phone down or whatever, and I was like, I mean, I look at it for like text, but I was like, I would always tell her, I was like, you could just call me or whatever, and I'm gonna pick up. But I was like, the times that she would be wanting to talk is like when she has some downtime at work, which is at night. So I'm like, I'm asleep or whatever. So, um, yeah, but yeah, quality time followed by physical touch, and then um, for giving, this is something I learned about myself. I do like to do like thoughtful like gift giving. Um, one of the things that I just kind of got her on like a whim. She was telling me about a sketchbook that she started, in therapy to um, basically get her thoughts out.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't have any pencils, and the sketchbook that she had was pretty filled up. So I got her new sketchbook and some pencils. Just as like a a small gesture of like, hey, it's a new beginning, new start. Um, yeah, so it's like I do like doing like gift giving and stuff, but it's like it's got to be thoughtful. It's like something that I can see like being useful for you. I'm not just gonna get you like some candy or something like that, just as like and say, oh, this is thoughtful. It's like no, you just like candy, but it's like something that I feel like can help better you, like something like that. And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. Yeah,
I mean, that's good. Good on you though for not dragging it longer than it needed to be.
yeah, I just would have made it harder. It's like it sucks either way, but obviously the more time you put in into a relationship, the harder that breakup and separating is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the hardest things was saying bye to her dog.
Mm.
I was like, well, I got this the homie right here, and he was being like super affectionate and stuff to me yesterday, and like even this morning when he saw me, he like jumped on me. Uh, and he like had never done that before. I'm just like, damn, man. I was like, it's crazy that I'm never gonna see you again. But I was like, it do be like that.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and I wish her, nothing but the best, and hope she continues to put the work in and try and heal, or at least process that trauma, and she finds somebody that has the type of time that she's looking for, or the schedule that works for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Do be like that.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely kudos though, like Devin said, just you handling that up front and swallowing that pill. Cause listen, man, I don't care what nobody say, man. Exit means, bro, whether it's a day, a year, 2 years,
They
bro, they
stay.
all suck, bro. They all suck, bro. Like, because you're dealing with somebody's emotions, so you always like are just like, dang, I want to make sure that I'm thoughtful and intentional with it. So it sounds like you gave her at least a place in the space to like know that you cared, and also that you wanted to communicate up front, like when you felt something, which is difficult to do, but she'll respect you more for it, and you'll respect yourself more for it, and it's always
Yeah.
worth it.
Cause I'm like, I would have felt some type of way. Cause like he would tell me before, I guess one of her previous relationships, like the person just kind of like they didn't have that maturity. They just kind of stopped showing up and just kind of started being weird, like treating her weird. And I was like, I could feel myself already starting to feel weird, and then start getting like that. I was like, I'm not gonna drag this. Just yeah, like I said, rip that band-aid off. But yeah, that shit was not easy, man. I was like, fuck, this sucks. I was like, and I'm the one that wants to break up.
And honestly, men will do that. Like
Oh, 100%.
having a
Niggas,
lot of
niggas is
female
pussy.
friends, like I hear all the time, like how yeah, dudes are like so scared of like they don't want to be the one to do it. So then they start acting different. They start acting strange, hoping that the girl will break up with them so they don't have to be the quote unquote bad guy.
Mhm.
But in by doing that, you're just making shit so much worse.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it. I just yeah. If I'm yeah. Sometimes you just gotta be the bad guy. You're the bad guy in somebody's story, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was yeah definitely a younger me definitely would not have handled that the way I did. I'd have been like, this shit crazy. I probably just started acting weird, but I was like, nah, that's not what we doing. That's not growth.
And then now you know something about yourself too. You know you can have those sort of conversations and stuff in the future too.
Yeah, regardless of how hard or how difficult those conversations are, it's like these are things to look out for and that I, can't ignore. Like if I'm seeing them, like conversations to definitely have like early on. Like, is this gonna work in terms of like timing and stuff like that? And like, I mean, I already kind of figured. I'm like, I tried to date a nurse before, and that was one of the first things I said to her. I was like, I've tried dating a nurse before, and I was like, but the first thing I said, I was like, timing didn't really work out. She was like, well, she was like, we can try and make it out. I was like, all right. And then, yeah, sure enough, that was one of the biggest issues. So,
Yeah. Ow! What do you want, dude?
yo, cat beating your ass.
Man,
Came up and said, "Meep, meep."
digging his nails all in me.
Anyways, glad we just streamed that to the world.
Hold on, what?
Like, yes, sir. Me and
Hold on,
whoever
Alex,
else
you
is
were streaming this
watching.
whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm nuking the VOD. What you thought? This shit is reported.
Oh, for sure.
No, I could care less. I'm like, well, maybe so. Maybe a random will pop in and take something from it. Who knows? It's real life shit. All right, what I'm about to play though. I'll play a little bit more slow.
He didn't give a shit about that.
Hey man, Sheldon,
So,
I made it to Act 3 on Ghost of Tsushima. My horse!
some real gaming going on, man.
Man, I can't believe they took that nigga from me.
Some real gaming going on.
My day one.
How many hours you got on it now?
About 42.
Okay.
Apparently, well, not apparently, but there's a DLC as well. That's another like 10 to 15 hours.
Yeah. You still got a good amount of content left. Alright.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'll play a little super higher. Let's get my ass beat the other day.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was watching the doc today on Luther Vandross. That nigga cold first off, but secondly, 90s R&B, bro. That's the GOAT genre. I don't really care what niggas be talking about. Like
That's why you asked us about him earlier.
I don't really care, man. Like there's not a time where I couldn't listen to 90s R&B. Like there's not a mood. Like I could be going to rob a nigga. I could be going to get some box. I could be going to a job interview. Like I don't know, bro. Like for me, 90s R&B is like the GOAT genre of like music, where it's like, come on, man, these niggas is in a bag. These niggas is in a bag. These new R&B niggas, bro. I don't like them niggas. I don't like them niggas. I'll say it. I'll say it. I don't like them niggas, bro. They sound mopey. They sound like they ain't never seen no pussy. They sound like they sound like
Gonna have to
them
delete the
niggas
VOD
looking
anyway,
outside the
apparently.
window in the rain. What'd you say?
I said gonna have to delete the VOD anyway, apparently.
Oh,
Nah,
snap.
you good?
I keep on forgetting that you streaming, but yeah, man. Like I just feel
Men
man.
are super trash. There's some good R&B women though. Still.
That may be true. I forgot somebody a woman I talked to had me listen to somebody that was good. But I think to me R&B nowadays doesn't sound like love music. It sounds like the right word. It sounds like jaded music. Like it doesn't sound like, oh, like this is how love feels. It's like this is how I feel because I'm not being loved. Like that's to me is how a lot of R&B
It's
sounds.
not. It's not any. It's not enough yearning.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, you
Yeah.
ain't never tasted. Like you
all,
got it on your lips, my nigga. Like, come on, my
all
boy.
of this shit now is like sad.
That's
Whereas
what I'm
like I feel like the
saying.
90s shit, them motherfuckers was in love. They was sick because they was in love.
Bro, niggas nowadays be like, man, I ain't gonna let her do me like that because my heart. And it's like, nigga, let her rip your heart out, you scary nigga. Like, yeah, baby, I'm gonna rip my heart out and put it on the desk for you. Cause I love you. Niggas be trying to be too cool nowadays. That's the real issue. Niggas
Yeah.
be it's like, man,
Nonchalant to a
I
T.
don't want to have no nigga, man. I love you, girl. Girl, hey. Everybody like shit. Be quiet, nigga. You be quiet. Y'all gonna have to arrest me. Niggas finna know.
He said, "This love shit, I really do that."
Yeah, like I really do that to a woman. Like, I even niggas be tweaking. Niggas be really singing like real monotone, mellow. That's another thing. Like, bro, you can't be monotone about love, bro. Like, that's the best feeling in the world. Niggas be like, yeah, I think I
Motherfuckers be
really
trying to
feel
be
her.
emotionless.
It's like, nigga.
And they tell you scaring the hoes if you show emotion.
Yeah. But that's because them niggas ain't got no moderation on their emotions. It's like, bro, you can feel love, my nigga, but feeling love is not trying to force somebody else to feel it. Like, I think that's the difference. Like, let me regulate yourself. You could tell a girl you love her. Like,
It's all right to feel it.
yeah, like you could tell a girl. I literally just had a random 40-minute conversation with a woman at Whole Foods. and mind you, she was probably like 38. She was like, yeah, like guys nowadays like afraid to tell girls that they love her. It's so weird. I was like, that is crazy because I'm quick to tell a girl, I love you. What are you talking? Like, what are you talking about, shorty? Like, I'm really on that with you right now. And it's like I'll tell her that, and they'll know I'm serious. But it's not me begging her to love me back. It's like, girl, if you don't love me, that's cool. I'm a real nigga, and I feel this way. And I'll walk away too. Like, what are you talking about? I don't care about now. I'll knock all of this over. Tweaking out. But I say all that to say, this nigga Luther Vandross got his nigga.
She says she wants some marmalade.
Okay, some Luther
The
Vandross.
Luther Vandross.
A little of me, and this will make this party alright. What do we? What do we? What do we?
That's
What
a
do
little
we?
crazy.
Well. Was Dance for My Father Luther Vandross?
Not
Yeah,
sure.
it was. It was. It was cool. The doc was cool though because you got to hear how his voice changed as he matured, like as he became like a better singer. That was so cool to hear like him in high school, like as a young man, and then when he kind of reached his like Luther Vandross, like real like full silky smooth voice. It was so cool, like to see like that, like his voice developed like that.
Yeah.
Oh no! God damn
I'm
it!
gonna
I didn't
dedicate
see the
myself
video.
to singing.
That's true. So I'm all.
Alex, you
Finna
want to be
lock into
my
the stew.
saxophonist?
No, but I got somebody for you.
All right. They said Luther said he practiced 10 hours a day. It's time to do.
I need one more. I need one more. Where this last nigga at? Damn. Pussy nigga. Shit. What's up, nigga? Oh, yeah. You want smoke? Shit.
Life removed all the innocence.
So, was you on the grill yesterday?
No, man, I wasn't on the grill this year, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Nisha asked me, but then she didn't even come home. I was like, nigga, you're a bastard. What if I would have gone on the grill?
She asked you and then realized what she did, and she was like, I can't go home.
Stop
She's
it,
like,
man.
fuck.
Niggas know what I do with that grill. I could get another chance.
How many hours you say Luther was practicing?
10 hours a day.
Double it.
Dance with There's only so many hours in a day, bro. There's only so many hours in a day, bro. You gotta chill.
He said you need everyone.
It's like, nigga. It's like, nigga. There's only so many hours in a day.
I'm trash. God damn it.
Swing it.
The
Bing, bing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Get this AR.
Pagoda.
Give me that.
Shit, I accidentally found the right way to go without remembering. Nailed it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. What the hell?
Are you gonna be? Are you gonna be? Are you gonna be?
Oh, I missed Florian's. Damn.
Stealing love, stealing love.
Grab me a snack. Outshine bar calling me.
That doesn't make any sense, Coach. Stone is not heavier than iron.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think so.
What is this?
Let me get that shit on.
Praying so much too much, but could you send back the only man she loved? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah. Damn.
Sound like somebody getting toe up on the floor up.
They deep as hell.
Man.
The nigga getting smoked.
Ah. I lost.
Okay. Didn't realize that.
How'd they put me down here? Oh.
Right to the next station. Shit, I don't know where that is.
Damn, he ate that shit.
He started dipping though. He said, I don't know where I'm going. But
I'm
going.
running somewhere. Oh, nice, 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 nice. There's no iron here. And we're back.
What's up, mate?
Thoughts on grapes?
What kind?
What'd you say?
I said thoughts on grapes.
Elite fruit.
You don't care what kind, like Sheldon does, apparently.
I just want seeds in them, and I want them to be purple.
You want seeds in them?
Yeah.
I do not like grapes with seeds.
Yeah. But honestly, all grapes, that's good dope. That's good dope.
I guess I prefer purple grapes. Sheldon, what about yourself?
I fuck with some green grapes.
I like green grapes too, but I think that they're more likely to be bad for some reason.
See what you mean. I know what you mean, Alex.
Also, is it acceptable to eat a grape out of the bag at the grocery store to try it before you buy them?
It's acceptable if you're a nasty bitch.
Huh?
So you really a sick nigga. And I get it. And trust me, I get it.
It's like
But
$8 for a bag of grapes. You got me fucked
know.
up.
Listen, look, I get what you're saying. Also, like Sheldon said, you a nasty bastard.
I was like looking at the grapes the other day, and I was like, I've never bought this bag before. I don't know if they're any good. And there was somebody standing next to me. I was like,
Stuck your grimy.
I looked at them and I was like,
You look Buddy dead in the eye while you ate that grape?
no. I looked at him and I was like, this guy's not gonna stop me.
I understand why you want to do that, but I'm just like, sometimes you just gotta trust the process. If them bitches bad, you gotta be like, damn, that's a hell.
Take that out. That sucks.
Because it's like, because I know,
I mean,
don't know what your hands was doing before.
I definitely understand, but I've like bought so many bad grapes over the years that I was like, I don't care anymore. Like,
No, I agree. I see both sides, but I'm leaning on the side of that's nasty.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I understand your point, though. I fully understand your point.
Fair enough.
You can't test the grape unless you test the grape.
It's not like a watermelon where you can just hit that bitch.
Knock on
and
it.
just see.
Yeah. And that dude saw somebody walking right behind you, was like, ugh, this a bad batch. He grabbed a bag of grapes, put it in his cart. It's like, man, that nigga got Alex finger grapes all in his mouth and his kids. And I'm like,
No, I took the bag that I tasted at the very least.
Okay,
So
okay. I was like, his kids gonna be like, Dad, these taste different. Little did he know, he got all Alex juices just crawling over their mouth, and it's like, oh my goodness.
to be fair, I walked straight in the store, didn't touch anything else. But yes, I understand your point.
I also would be like, I think the thing is that you don't know who else touched those grapes before you.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Exactly.
But that's a chance you gotta take.
No, I've heard other people say the same thing. They like test grapes, and it's like niggas hygiene just ain't up to par to be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We've already had one like COVID, and it's like niggas still just half of COVID was niggas wash y'all hands. That was like one of their first things.
They
It was
said,
like,
fuck that.
it was like, you niggas are disgusting. Like half of the reason it's spreading because you bastards don't have good hygiene. And people was like, what? It's like, you nasty bastard.
Oh, there's still nasty bastards all over the place.
I agree.
I know that women have to be bad too, but because I go in men's restrooms, good lord, what are we doing, people? Come on. Like, there's people that walk up and just don't wash their hands when they leave. There's people that walk up and are on their phone with one hand while they're holding their dick in the other hand. Like, what is wrong with you to need to do that?
I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's it's really a societal thing because niggas do not have common decency with like their own bodily fluids, which I've always found disrespectful because people will just be like sneezing, nose running. It's like coughing, hacking, and it's like, bro, like keep that, like tuck it as much as possible. Not saying you got to keep it inside, but nigga,
Yeah.
what are we doing? And then the sick bastards that be in the bathroom touching stuff in the bathroom and they just walk straight out. I low key be wanting to like put a bullet in the back of their head.
Fair.
Granted, now most restrooms are like touch free, but like you still got some old ones where like you got like touch it or whatever. A dude put his hand on that nasty thing and just walk straight out. It's like, holy crap.
Definitely. As soon as I stop washing my hands, I try not to touch anything in the bathroom.
Man. I'd be mad when the damn trash can too far away from the door. I can't
Man,
hold the fucking doorknob. If I really feel like the establishment dirty, I'll just use my shirt.
Niggas be very, very sickly. Dudes be like, what? Like, come on, nigga.
It is crazy because if you called somebody out, they'd be like, what the fuck is your problem?
I didn't do anything wrong. It's like, nah, nigga. Nah, you did everything wrong. You're sick. You're nasty. Disgusting.
this nigga dipping on me.
That old shine bar hit the spot.
Run, little bear, run. There's a fourth station? I have no idea where that is.
You got you running laps in that motherfucker.
What do you want from me?
What do you want from me? God, are you trusting me? Yeah. You are disgusting me. Be to a legend.
Hearing your fucking echo on the stream is cracking me up.
Alright, yeah, I got no idea where that is, so.
Alright. Damn, what do I want to play?
Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. You trying to play Dead Island?
No, fuck, you finna play through this whole Ruffy in the Riverside.
It does seem to be pretty
I
short,
came
but
here for a long stream.
oh.
But yeah, I'll play.
Oh, there's 4.
The second one, I looked at the name, definitely I thought that said dog shit. Well, dog shit, I said, what kind of fucking name?
Fuck you, you filthy mutt.
It's kind of his bag on Food and Liquor too.
Who was?
Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, yeah,
He was kind of in his bag on Food and Liquor too. I remember this was the album I listened to on our bus tour.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I remember like as I'm listening to it, I'm like, dang, bro, niggas are really on that bus for like 7 days.
Man, we was on that bus.
Nigga, we was on that bus for a minute, nigga. Like, niggas was really on that bus, boy.
That is kind of crazy. We just fucking got on a bus and toured the fucking East Coast.
Honestly, that was busting. That was my
50 years.
first time to go to DC. First time going to Hampton.
That shit was fine. I ain't gonna hold you.
It was, but niggas definitely just like hopped on the bus and was like, all right. No, that was busting. That was busting. Shout out to I don't remember his name.
Jesse White.
Yeah. Shout out to him for setting that up. Cause honestly, he was the reason I studied finance. He was like, yeah. So do you know what you study in college? I was like, nope. He was like, you should study finance. I was like, all right.
You're like, you
I
got
had
it.
I had no idea what it was. I had no idea, like nothing. He was
No,
just like, you
fuck.
should study finance. I was like, all right, nigga. Like that's like, you know what I'm saying? Something better than nothing. So I'll do it. I'll do it.
Speaking of random high school stuff, were either you in the math class of the dude who was sleeping with the student?
No.
But you remember that, right?
No, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Teacher got fired our
What
junior
math
year.
teacher? I don't remember a math teacher got fired. A
Yeah.
math teacher?
Our junior year, they got fired.
I thought it was a Spanish teacher.
No.
There definitely was a Spanish teacher though, because I had him, and it was Hannah Slimack's sister.
That might have happened. No, that was a math teacher.
No, that was the Spanish teacher.
No, I promise he was a math teacher.
That nigga
Wait, you
wasn't
you
there
might
no-
be. You're right. You're right about that. You are. I do remember that now. But I remember my Spanish teacher did get fired for doing the same shit.
Hold on. I'm starting to like the Hannah Schleimack situation is starting to like come back.
Yeah, it was her sister, yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's all, dude.
Bro, they deep. What the hell?
Hecky heck.
A teacher at your school got caught sleeping with your daughter. What's your move?
I'm going to jail.
You've seen the video of the guy standing by the payphone, right?
Now what video?
There was a case where I don't remember if it was necessarily like sleeping with a student or if he just killed his kid or something, but he like found out where they were gonna walk him by for like the news and stuff. And he was sitting there. He was sitting there with a handgun
Yeah.
on the payphone, pretending to be on the phone. And then as soon as they walked past him, he turned around and blasted him.
Yep.
That's good, bad.
I understand. That's such a tough one.
You're like, damn, I guess this is my life now. Guess I'm going to prison.
I need to forgive him, but it's like I really want to violate you, my nigga. Like I really, really want to violate you. I would kind of want to do like in True Detective when what's his face daughter, the dude his daughter was talking to got caught.
Oh yeah.
And he just like he went into the cell and he just like put the gloves on. He said, "Come out here." He said, "I don't want to." That nigga said, "Come here." That nigga said, "You about to get these. You about to get these."
I'm on Absalom. On my second run, I got to the second boss of the demo,
Mhm.
and Buddy smoking. Ain't seen him since.
Yeah, I've not seen the second boss.
Fuck's it there? Oh,
About to try out this new character.
Did you have her unlocked before we played together?
When we were playing, that's when I unlocked it.
Okay.
Just a little too fine for me. You need to stop it, baby.
I don't know, her combo's going kind of crazy.
Oh, hell yeah, the third orb.
Is that a stream too? Fuck it. Everybody streaming. Side, go ahead and stream, man.
Mm-hmm.
you don't play games.
No, he told me he's gonna play the Batman games finally. Please.
I'll be gaming.
You know niggas lie.
Men lie, women lie, there's money down, nigga.
Hey, Side, do you watch or do you know who Kev on stage is?
Fucking came on stage.
Feel like I've heard of him. I don't know if I've seen it.
You
Is
feel like
he,
you should, because church folks fuck with him.
I know that's what I was gonna say. I watched his stand up the other day. Church Pew Kids or some shit like that. I think you would find that one funny.
Oh yeah. He's been pop, but he's a Christian comedian, or is that just a piece of like his?
That's
He
kind of
just-
just a piece of. I wouldn't say he's fully like a Christian comedian,
Yeah.
but like that kind of tour was Christian focused, but like I wouldn't say that's the only thing he does. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying?
No,
he don't be
I've
like
seen him.
cussing and shit.
I've seen him. I didn't know dude's name, but he's definitely popped up on my page a couple of times.
Yeah, he funny as hell. Yeah, you should watch. You should just search up Kev on stage special. It's called like Church Pew Kids or some shit like that. I just watched it yesterday.
Very special. Is it? It's straight up on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
I found it.
okay.
Yeah, it's on his like actual.
for Dallas. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, that shit we get in the week.
Yeah, let's just hear this combo's kind of swaggy.
Yeah, I was just comboing like crazy on the dummy there.
Man.
Why gotta be a dummy? Why can't he be a smarty?
Okay.
Okay, dummy.
Hey, dummy. Yeah, dummy. They call me do that. Why they call you do that? Cause I'll really do that to a nigga. He said, I know you will. I know you will. Yeah.
I can't wait for him to upload the St. Louis one.
Man.
Yeah.
Wonder how
nigga,
long they were doing shit before it got shut down.
I hope he captured at least the shutdown piece too, cause I know nigga. I know niggas out there wildin'.
Damn.
Boom.
So much. The only one that's trying to keep us together. Wish I was the best I ever had. I weighed the bag and it'll never be over.
No, this game is kind of fun. Damn, bitch. Indeed. I did too. God damn it. It's not a pussy. Me? Oh, it's not 20%.
It's the ghost.
Hmm.
It is 4. They trying to rob me. It's too early. Let me in. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Fuck are you doing that for us?
Red leather, yellow leather.
I need some help. Die here.
Sorry, pup.
Mink. No, I took the fucking parry.
Oh, my boy.
Huh?
Aren't you just busting in niggas' tents?
Shit, mine.
That's how you coming? Say you niggas know exactly what it is. I'm really like that. I don't know why. I'd rock with snow regions on games. I don't know why.
They do always look clean.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Did that nigga just block it?
He's got a helmet on.
Oh, okay. I was so like, not that nigga said, huh. This is not that, my boy. Mm-hmm. Gots to do it to him. Mm-hmm.
This nigga dipping.
That nigga's gone.
Thought he was gone. Outrun the ghost. What y'all got in here? Okay.
Gambling. That's what I like to see in a children's game.
Gotta get them started early.
I low-key need me one of them Japanese masks.
Elaborate.
Shut the what?
I said elaborate.
The like the mask that the samurai used to wear, like with the facial expression, like the smiles or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're Them must be clean. And it really let a nigga know what type of time you on. Like,
You want an audience for this ass whooping?
hey man, take this nigga to Broadway, Devin.
I'm about to do it to his ass.
Boop, doop, boop, 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 doop.
And they got all that armor, all of that shields, all of that talking. Hey man. The dirt don't care who coming to it. This nigga named General Dogshan.
Alright, I'm about to lose this race, but let's try anyway.
Hold on, goodness gracious, Devin. Whoa. Nigga, what just happened?
I went into ghost mode.
That nigga said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Ouch, ouch.
Smoked him.
So I just started comboing these motherfuckers with the boar.
Oh, hell no, I blocked that shit.
General dog shit fucking you up.
Nah, he low key giving Devin some smoke right now. Not gonna hold you, not gonna hold you.
Sheldon, I was getting weak that we just decided to try and throw that stone back and forth and catch it.
Oh yeah. No word said. I said, you know what time it is.
I was like, yeah, I can't hear Sheldon at all, but I'm glad we're thinking the same thing.
Had to try it.
That nigga thought he was one of them ones.
He
realized he
almost
was
had
just
me.
like-
He almost had me, but
I mean,
I'm the
look,
ghost.
he not one of them ones. He just like everybody else.
Mhm.
Just another nigga.
You're not Sora.
Oh, I see.
All right, tell him about that, ball.
All right, peace out, bro. Have a good one.
Peace and show.
Damn, this dude is zooming. Okay, I think I can beat the fourth fella, but not the fifth one.
Fuck about that.
You can do that. Hold on. We labbing.
It's zooming. Okay, yeah. The Night Runner. That's a cool name.
The Nightman coming.
Mm-hmm.
No one get up there.
Try.
Ow.
Those tidal waves. This should take the hell out. Fuck it.
Oh my god, how do I get out of here?
God damn it. Give me a decent amount of crystals. No, that shit is literally gonna kill me. I'm not taking that. Oh, I need to do the down one. I'm a bat. No way. It's a new area.
Pay attention to what that button did.
No, I jumped right out.
Sick. Where did I lose my hay bale at? There it is.
I want money. I need health.
And this shrine ain't nowhere near where that fuck was.
No, yeah, I'm gone. Oh. Okay. Bitch. Deep. Oh, that was fast. I thought I would.
Champion of the sun. Oh, fuck my ankle. He's the master of karate and friendship for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm freezing.
He said, "Help!"
Nobody's better than the Night Runner. We'll see about that. You are zooming right now, though. Hang on. Still smoked you. GG's, idiot. Okay. Haven't done this thing yet.
Boy, I know your ass cold.
Can't beat that far. I wonder if I can turn this.
Jogaku.
That's kind of fucked up.
So did you watch
can-
Dan today?
Huh?
Did you watch Dan today?
No, I didn't watch it yet. They just dropped one episode, or they dropped the ones from the
Just one.
movie.
Just one.
Good tap in. We on I think that's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we on
Gotcha Yakuta, by the way.
Hmm.
They said that's gonna be one of them ones.
You hear they're doing the Hedge Runner season 2?
yeah. So earlier I said okay. It's gonna be about different characters,
Yeah, they were like,
obviously,
David's
but
still dead.
yeah, I was like, there's plenty of other stories that could be told. I was like, I don't know how they gonna follow up. I think obviously animation and shit is still gonna be good, but Edrunner's story was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like doing a roll cancels. Looks like that's the fastest way to move on here. Alex is
I know. I was like,
spamming cancel.
like I said, the rest of the controls just felt so like smooth and intuitive that I really kept expecting the movement to be a little bit better.
Yeah. It feels like it's, I don't know, it's like missing like one more movement mechanic. I don't know what that would be. It just feels like it needs like something else.
Yep, I agree. I agree. Is there something purple around here? Can I snipe that purple color from you? I can.
Play just the word for whatever. How about I got the blick?
No idea how long this game is supposed to be, but it really doesn't feel very long.
Budget price too. It's probably let's say 5 to 6 hours. Be my guess.
How the fuck do you stay warm? Ah. Ah. Okay, I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Bro, what? How do I stay warm? Alright, well, I'm dead. Not in combat.
Escape from combat. Nigga said, I'm fighting for my life.
Money, please.
Is there a way to stay warm that I'm missing or something?
Honestly,
like,
I can't remember.
He's like, I need a fire, but like, guess you just gotta find them. I don't know how when I can't fucking see. I understand, nigga. Ow. About to fucking die again. Whatever, just kill me. I see a fire up there, I think. I don't know how to fucking get there, though. Okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, I get it.
Good Lord.
Okay, I see one up there. I don't know how to fucking get there quickly, though. This mission is fucking stupid. I hate fucking freezing mechanics in open worlds. They're just fucking annoying.
Have you tried equipping a fire sword and just leaving it on your back?
Well, the thing is, I'm doing the mission to get the fucking fire sword.
Mm.
Run!
So the villain is this cube, and he eats crystals.
Why do you get stuck in this fucking area?
Oh no, the world is all goopy now.
Oh my god. Can't fucking see anything.
Ew, gross.
Every time I look back at your stream, I just see you zooming across it.
Yeah,
Damn it.
he runs quick. They said we will not have people worrying about movement speed in our game.
It'd probably be a good speed running game.
Yeah. Hmm. Aw.
I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going.
Hmm.
Damn, man, you said we need to hop on TMNT so you can just turn your brain on?
Yeah, after I do this quest.
Yeah, just let me know. Okay.
I don't understand where I'm supposed to go after this fucking bonfire.
You know what? What if I go here instead? Dead end. Okay. Well, at least I tried. Go spend the rest of my money.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Jump up there.
No, somebody destroyed the painting store. What the heck? How rude.
What's your ass doing up here?
Hell yeah, +2 stamina.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Yeah.
What? That's bullshit. Why the fuck was there a bear up here? Am I not supposed to?
Yeah.
Go!
Good thing I already opened this door. I am the chosen one. The chosen little bear. Oh,
Did you make it, Evan?
Yeah.
Sleepy dude.
Mhm. Ouch.
Silica of the besties. Okay.
Oh my god, how do I fucking dodge all three of those? Roll so fucking slowly. Chill. The way of the flame. Your mask. Okay. Okay. Hold on, that's clean. Where is the trapper? Trapper turn rapper. Oh, where's the trapper? Oh, down here for some reason.
My lord.
All right, I'm down to play Ninja Turtles if y'all want.
Get it.
Wait,
This dude doesn't have it installed.
nope.
It's a small download.